Okay, this is Reverend Joseph Andrew Jensen. I just made a. Uh, I'm making this video right now because there's some my story on Facebook that's making an announcement that in June, on June the 5th, actually, on YouTube, I am making an announcement. The announcement is, everybody, go to YouTube. Look at the video. I will be making a video explaining everything. Listen to that video, see that video, and give it a thumbs up. 9 billion thumbs up. Guys wants 9 billion thumbs up. We'll explain the details. But unless God gets 9 billion thumbs up, nobody in this world will ever see God's coin, or in fact, you might as well hang it up. The fact is, don't claim God. Don't claim God at anything. God's being killed every day because God lives inside each and every one of us. If you don't believe that, then good reason why you shouldn't answer this, be part of the 9 billion people in this thing. It only makes sense that God lives inside every one of us. And if you don't believe that and you can't give God a thumbs up because you disagree with that, then you don't deserve to take your next breath. You don't deserve a thing. Nor does this world if they can't come up with 9 billion thumbs up. That's all we're asking. Everybody in this world, if they give God his 9 billion thumbs up, they will become instant millionaires. Forever. 9 billion people will become millionaires. Pretty much overnight. Of God's coin. This is going to be the introduction of God's coin. It's not a currency. It's not a cryptocurrency. It is a alternative. It is a share of the world's wealth. One share of the world's wealth. You'd be offered a job to work for God for 1 God's coin per month. Each God's coin will be worth $100,000. The income of everybody with the ordinary job will get $100,000 a month. Guaranteed. Anybody in a supervisor's position will get 2 God's coins per month. Already 1 God's coin a month means $1,200,000 a year salary. Guaranteed. Anybody in a supervisor, $240 million a month, a year salary. 3 God's coins to bank managers, the managers of banks. The ones that will see to it that the bank president that gets 4 God's coins can build this bank. That will get a bank person that's going to build a bank that will get 4 God's coins per month. But these a bank manager is not somebody that wants to build a bank. It's not the only one who will get 4 God's coins per month. Inventors will, scientists will. The top scientists of the world, the most, the people that are behind everything, like Thomas Edison was, like Einstein was. Anybody that has a mind that can create. Look at Edison. He created so many things we use today. But That lights is the first. Is one of them. But what I'm saying is, that one man is responsible for what we do today. We'd be in the dark without him, literally. These are the people that will get 4 God's coins a month, but they'll be working for God. You'll be working for God in God's services, whether you're a policeman in the military or a trash collector. You'll be whatever you want to be. Nobody's going to tell you what you got to be. You'll be whatever you want to be, and you'll be a millionaire. You could picking up trash. You'll be a millionaire selling your normal things in the street. It doesn't matter. You're going to be just like everybody. This world will be a world full of millionaires. The dollar will be the first to go. Immigrants, get ready to go back home millionaires to your own countries. Get ready to leave, because the United States dollar will drop to four zeros below. In other words, the dollar will go from $1 to 0.00034. Okay? The banks will not even cash a dollar, anything that has to do with the USDA. As soon as I make this announcement in June, probably, because it's going to be too risky. It's going down. I guarantee you it's going down. It'll be the only currency that's touched, to show the example of what I'm talking about. I'm making a very important announcement right now. That's because on this other thing I said, shared in writing, but on the Beethoven Symphony on Facebook, it cut off the part that said God's at war with the whole world. It will be everybody's that's seeing this video to give it on YouTube a thumbs up. God wants 9 billion thumbs up by September the 25th. The challenge is, if he doesn't get 9 billion thumbs up by fall, don't ever claim God. Don't ever claim God. Don't claim a Christian. Don't claim Jesus Christ. Do not claim Allah. Do not claim anything. You cannot. You are putting God on the sideline. You have sidelined God because you have more important things to do. You didn't know about this, or you didn't hear about this. Well, guess what? It doesn't take 9 billion people to get 9 billion thumbs up. Y'all can give thumbs up every day. You know, everybody can participate to come up with that number. God has to see that number, and the world has to see that number before it realizes how vulnerable it really is. It's so vulnerable that in a split second, when I make an announcement, banks will wonder whether or not to cash USDA. Oh, the price will still stay the same. Don't worry about the price. When I say a God's coin's worth $100,000, it'll always be worth $100,000 of today's value in whatever money, whatever currency is in the world. It never loses that value. It'll be worth that $100,000 of today's value. In Egypt, that would be worth 5 million Egyptian pounds. In Burundi, that would be 5,000 Burundian dollars. I can go on and talk about the yuan. I can talk about the pesos, Colombian pesos, the Cuban pesos. I can talk about all these things, but I won't. Not on this video. Because first off, we have to get the 9 billion thumbs up, meaning I have the world's attention. Because there's 9 billion people in this world. So all of you that answer multiple times, you're answering for the world that's not listening. God only wants to see and let the world see that they are listening. That's the test. But as I said, do not ever use the name God, Allah, Jesus Christ if you can't. Even give a thumbs up. You don't, bro. God lives in all of us. He gives us our next breath. You can't breathe, you can't smell, you can't hear, you can't taste, you can't feel, you can't think until God fires a synapses up here in this brain. God lives here. It's not rocket science. That's why you're so smart. You think you're smart on your own? You learned on your own? God never stops talking. Believe me, I had to ask him to let me go to sleep every night. I can hear God. God talks to me. I can't for the life of me understand why I'm the only one that can hear God and God talks to me. Doesn't make sense. It makes no sense at all. That's why I am God's messenger. And it makes no sense for me to make this claim when everybody in this world has this God within themselves. And you can't hear God? Boy, you missing something. I'm going to tell you, I can't live without God. I don't want to live without God. Yeah. But I can't die for your sake. Think about this. You're seeing this video. How are you seeing this video? What drew you to see this video? It's not a coincidence you're seeing this video. It came to you because God led you to the video. When I point to a person anywhere in this world and I go see them, you think that was a coincidence? No. God went to see them. I'm talking to you. I'm not special. You are. In no way am I special. I am only God's messenger, and I go where God sends me. And now I'm talking to you. If you're listening to this, it means you are special. God, this is a special message for you. Get ready. Watch YouTube. Watch YouTube now. Go to Reverend Joseph Andrew Jensen Senior. You'll see I have over 60 videos on there and see who I am and what I'm about. But a lot of it is far in the past. Because God is advanced to now where he's not, I guess he's weeded out the BS in the world. He's tired. He's down to the last straw. Now he's asking only 9 billion thumbs up. Then too many rejections. We've gone too many places. I was in Palestine. Yes, during that war. I came back in August 2025. Before 2025 is over, back in by the fall, you'll know whether God is going to leave us to the destruction of this world. Well, it's going to happen. It's going to happen in the year. It's going to start in the year 2036. Look up John Titor on YouTube. See the radio broadcast and listen to what he says. Time travel will start in the year 2024. He is a time traveler that told us this. But God didn't have to tell us this. This is not the one that's caused this video. God already knew this. It's the GPU that's being processed now by NVIDIA. Yep. The robotics behind these people. The AI. They're already past due because of NVIDIA is not ready to come out because they got overzealous. They are building a computer system linked together called a group. GPU stands for group processors, okay? Units, like chips. Not the CPU, not a computer, a single computer chip, processing unit, but a GPU. These are linked. Well, they went now from linking maybe 100 of them now to trying to link thousands. The only thing they have to be is kept at minus 244 degrees Fahrenheit. They keep on leaking, it's going to turn into minus 244 degrees Celsius. They can think so fast they burn themselves out. They'll be like a nuclear bomb exploding. That's what is going on. I'm going to stop this video now, but this is what's going on in the world today. That message to Warwick will be the first God's going bank president, and he knows nothing about banking. Right now, I think he's unemployed, but he made the wish, and God will honor that wish. He says, "I wish."
I'm locking my bedroom.